Hey guys, P. Diddy here. I'm doing De Bella Gallico, Book 5, 45, and this is picking up from the middle of the siege on Cicero's camp, Quintus Cicero, that has been going on for quite a long time now. And Cicero is looking to receive some sort of support from nearby legions, such as Caesar himself's legion. So here, there's a pretty confusing order with all this, but as you can see, as I've pointed out here, quanto gravior to appugnatio and tanto crebriores all go together in order to make this make any sort of sense. So the more severe and the more violent the attack, um, and especially because with a large part of the soldiers having been weakened by wounds, that's an ablative absolute there, the matter came to a small number of defenders. So at this point, Caesar and his men, or Cicero, sorry, and his men have been deplenished down to a very, very small number of defenders. And here's where the Tanto Crebriores comes back in. The more frequently letters and messengers were sent to Caesar. So the more violent and severe the attack, the more frequently letters were sent by messengers to Caesar. And quorum down here, some of whom, having been captured, were being killed with torture in sight of our soldiers. So the quorum here refers to the nuntii, which may be confusing, but yeah. So Cicero's trying to send out messengers to reach Caesar, but they're being apprehended and killed right in front of the defending Roman soldiers. As it continues, there was a Nervian inside the camp, Vertico by name, born of a honorable or I'd say born in an honorable place, or position, really here. Loco would mean position. Who, on the first day of the siege, fled for refuge to Cicero. So this is a Nervian, this is a Gaul who Cicero and the Romans have as essentially as a captive in the camp. But down here, as you can see, suamque a fidem praestiterat, he and had displayed his faithfulness to him, here being Cicero. So while he is being held captive in the camp, he's shown that he's trustworthy to Cicero. This man persuades a slave for hope of freedom and with great rewards to carry letters or a letter to Caesar. So now Vertico, this Gaul, has persuaded a slave to carry the message and the letters to Caesar. It can be kind of confusing with hic and has, as you'll see down here, being somewhat confusing as to who it's referring to. The hic here is, of course, referring back to Vertico. And has down here, this man is the slave. So this man carries them out bound to a spear, Iaculos' spear, and having passed through without suspicion, a Gaul among Gauls, he makes it to the camp, or makes it to Caesar. So this Gallus inter Gallos is a Gaul among Gauls, and it's just referring to the fact that Vertico is able to get through these guys easily because he is a Gaul and is not found out to be anything other than that. So from him, it is discovered, Cognoscitor, about the dangers of Cicero and his legion. The dangers, it's more of the dangers that Cicero and his legion are in. But anyways, Guerdico has successfully persuaded this slave to carry this message to Caesar, and hopefully this will allow them to get some support from another legion to break the siege.